Maria, Maria. All right, we sound good. This one's gonna be fun. Before we dive into the video, listen to this. Listen to this headline here. Her title. It goes, "It makes perfect sense. If you want to date me and you want me to be sweet and feminine, you need to be paying the bills. If you want to date me and you want me to work my ass off, I'll probably never have time for you." Basically, the real reason why women are not traditional anymore.
Look, I'm not trying to be a bioessentialist. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. This is my own personal reflection on the way my life is going right now.
A bioessentialist? I think that's just another word for bitch. I'm just playing. We're just having fun here. I don't know her personally.
Men want women to go 50-50. Men want women to pay the bills around the house. Men want women to pay for their meals, because women can work now. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
When I tell you, or men don't think that they should have to buy women expensive things, I want an expensive life. That's what I want. I want to live comfortably. I want convenience. I want to be able to see something. Like, I want to be able to go on vacations and buy the things that I want and enjoy my youth. I want all those things for myself. If a man's not going to give those things to me, I will give those things to me. That's fine. But I'll tell you this right now. The more that I work, the more that I focus on working, the less patience and tolerance I have, the less feminine I feel. And that's another thing that you guys complain about. Oh, women these days, they want to be girl bosses. They're not feminine, You can't have both. If you want me working my ass off so I can give myself the life that I fucking want, which is my right as a human being to want whatever life that I want, I'm not going to be feeling girly pop girl. I'm not going to be feeling all feminine, willing to drop whatever I'm doing to come see or come go to dinner with you or whatever. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. So at the end of
Oh, this is good. It's still going. We're not even halfway through. You know what's crazy though? Is first of all, a small percentage of the world, a tiny percent of men are going to be able to just work and you just chill at home. Small percent. Not to mention, a small percent of people in general are going to make enough money to live some lavish lifestyle. But here's the funny part. Let's think about what she said. If I have to be working all day, I'm not going to care. I'm not going to have time. Well, what about the men do that too, though? That's the funniest part. Maybe we just care about ass more. I guess we do think with our penises. Something to think about, though. Kind of a double standard. Could you imagine? I guess some men do act that way, but if I were I work all day long, I don't have time. I don't have time for sex and love. I guess everyone's going to be single. Let her carry on. I just thought about that, though. Kind of, it's what?
the end of the day, if you guys want these feminine women, if you want women to be in their feminine, you have to provide for them. That's just the way it is. But if you want a woman like the one I'm becoming, who works her ass off to give her whatever she wants out of her life, which is my right, then you have to deal with the fact that I am going to not be able to make time for you. I'm going to look you in your eye and say, tough shit. You're not paying bills around here. Whatever you say doesn't go, bitch. All right?
No, dude. That literally... I guess some men do say that, but could you imagine? What if I just said that to my lady? I was like, I'll pay all the bills, bitch. Ding. I have a spittoon next to me. I'm spitting now. Doing dip. Do whatever the fuck I want. What? And believe it or not, I know two different dudes. Woman pays for everything. She's boss daddy. She's a real traditional woman. But she pays for it all. And I'm sure at one point in her life, she sounded just like this chick. Maybe not. She's actually really sweet. But she pays for everything. And he's a good-looking guys, you know? So, men, it's possible for us to be out here. We're switching roles, man. We're the bad bitches now. All right? I'm just kidding. This is just kind of funny because not all women think this way. The comments look crazy, though.
I'll be there when I get there. I'm not going to be present when I'm with you. I'm going to be thinking about work. All right?
Welcome to my life.
It goes that way. And honestly, the more that I work and the more that I focus on working, I'm just not interested in dating. And spoiler alert, sorry to ruin the ending for you, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
It's a happier life for me. I won't speak for everybody, but I kind of fuck with it. It's a much more rewarding.
Yeah.
And you know what? The only time that something gets taken out of my hands is if it's on me. You see what I'm saying? If I don't get something, it's because of me. No one can take anything away from me. No one can hold anything over my head.
Yeah.
And that's a really good fucking feeling. So, I don't know, this whole loneliness epidemic, this whole crisis, you guys kind of walked yourself into. The reason why women are no longer behaving traditionally is because men are no longer behaving traditionally. Y'all aren't behaving traditionally either. And traditionally, I'm not saying I agree with it, traditionally men were the ones who provided. And that gave women more time, if they didn't have kids and do all that unpaid labor, to be feminine and to be pretty and to not be stressed out. But since y'all want us to work, we're not going to be that way.
I don't think most men want, like, we don't even want to work. Or at least I don't. Oh, Lord knows I don't. That's why I'm doing this. I always do something. I enjoy some kind of work. I don't want to say I don't. I would love to be able to just work a regular job, 40 hours a week, and be able to take care of you. You, baby. Maybe not her, but you get my point. Most men would like that. And they are working hard. The world isn't traditional anymore. Traditionally, or at least in the last, 50 years before this time now, traditionally, you could work a regular job and make it all work, baby. Stay home, take care of everything. With a basic job. Work at fucking Kinko's, dude. Work at Jiffy Lube. Wife stays home. Not anymore. I don't think we asked for that. I don't think anybody asked for that. Let's look at the comments. What do you mean? This guy, I think there's one guy comment in all these comments. They're all women going, preach, sister. This one goes, what do you mean by the more you work, the less feminine you feel? Can you talk about that? Do you need to not work to be feminine? Put it this way. For a guy, it's like when we work and we're actually getting paid, we feel good about ourselves, right? But if we're really busting our ass and then we can't afford anything, we feel really bad about ourselves. That I can answer you. But yeah, I guess if she didn't have to work, she could feel like she's really a lady of the night, and of the day. They want a 1950s submissive female who packs their lunch every day. Oh, that'd be nice. While we are also working 40 plus hours a week. Okay, that's a little excessive, right? I mean, it wouldn't be that much to ask, but if you do make me a peanut butter and jelly, just cut it into triangles. If you could. I'm the man. Do as I say. No, I'm just kidding. All while they're out here following every woman in a 500-mile radius. What? They don't want a gold digger, and they don't want 50-50. What they want a live-in maid chef who is, live-in maid chef and sex toy, forgot that part, who is happy with the breadcrumbs he drops after eating the sandwich she made. Whatever happened to teamwork, love? It's all a lie. No, I'm just kidding. Call me daddy. No. Bro, I just changed my own brakes on the car. How about you call me daddy? Well, in today's world, I could call you daddy. Get a penis added on you. You can't be soft in harsh conditions. I don't see why they can't get the logic. They're so logical. LOL. Yeah, dude, we're not happy about it either. Like, we don't want to work our asses off to not be able to take care of you. And I think a big part of it too is like, men, you guys could, for the ladies watching, maybe you can agree to this. I've always been kind of I could be a bit of tight ass with money, even if we're making great money. I'm always the guy like, oh, can't spend that. Hold on, slow down. But the reason I do that is because back to this chick who wants to spend it all on travel and shit. And women are pretty frivolous most of the time. I'm not saying men can't be retards. I'm not saying that. Because according to the comment sections, we are. But usually if a man's kind of putting the grip on the money, it's because he has to, right? Someone has to be in charge of the finances. Otherwise, we'll end up with no money, and then you'll definitely leave. This much, I promise. Just saying, good luck finding a dude who could just pay for everything. Good fucking luck. And I wish you the best. You can do it. It's possible. I think they confuse feminine with a maid, though. Yes, and a sex... God, don't forget about the sex servant. Okay? I can't feel girly pop while working full-time. Amen. Dude, unfortunately, everyone's going to be single and just have to have a job. It's going to be a joke on all of us. That's the funniest part. Although I do have a woman. And she works, but she doesn't have to work a lot. She does what she wants for the most part. Papa takes care of everything around here. For the most part. She handles the dinners, and she does make me lunch. It's actually really great. She does a lot, you know. She does all the shit I don't want to do, and I do all the shit she doesn't want to do. Yeah, it's awesome. All right, let's see if we get one more juicy comment, and I'm kind of over this discussion, but we're learning a lot today. Yes, I'm exhausted with knowing even if they provide for me, I do better than them. We've evolved past them. Rise to the occasion. Oh my god. Well, gentlemen, be careful with who you pick, and ladies, I wish you all the best. Luckily for me, I don't come across any of these women. In real life, not one time. Oh, actually, I did date a chick. One time, and she was very expensive. She was not that hot. That's on me, though. Anyways, hell of a talk. Appreciate everybody that bought a shirt. Leave the link down below if you want to invest in yourselves, okay? And, or just give all your money to women. Invest in some gold. Got a link down below. Atlas Bullion. Kind of subscription-based. Every month you put some money in. They send it to your mailbox. Mailbox gold. Modern-day pirate kind of deal. Buried in the backyard so that she doesn't know about it. Unreal. Hey, honey? Make me a sandwich. Unreal.